Hello there, and welcome to the clinic. My name is Dr. Shen, and I will be taking the best care of you today, okay? We know that trips to the doctors on holidays such as Valentine's Day can really ruin someone's spirit. So our goal is to get you in and out of here as quickly as possible, okay? To start, I'm going to ask you a few questions about what it is that you are experiencing, and then we can get started with examining you and hopefully getting you out of here soon. Alright, your first question is, when did you first start feeling this pain? Okay. It was today at around what time? Okay. And was it a gradual buildup or did the pain just come immediately? Okay. And what were you doing around the time you started feeling this pain? Got it. Okay. And do you think you're sore? No. It feels worse than soreness. And you feel like you can barely move. Okay. And you're constantly hunched over holding your stomach. Okay. Well, let's examine you right away, okay? I'm gonna put this down, put some gloves on, and then we can get to examining you. Alrighty, so now that I have you laying down, we're going to try to investigate the root cause of your problem, okay? So you said that you were being intimate with your partner, and in the midst of your intimate moments, you started to feel a lot of pain in your abdomen region. Okay. Any chance of pregnancy? You just got off of your monthly cycle. And how long ago was that? Last week. Okay. So I'm just going to start feeling your tummy, and I want you to tell me if you feel any pain. Is any of this painful, my dear? And if I rub and press, nothing? Okay. Were you using any foreign objects? Inserting any foreign objects inside your body? No, you guys are very boring. Understood. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start massaging now. And I want you to tell me, as I massage, is it painful? No? Okay, I'm gonna keep massaging. Just let me know if you start to feel any pain. There, okay. Oh, okay. That is a bit higher than we would expect, I was staying a bit lower because, intimate actions. And now this is really around your intestinal tract, your rib cage, This is where you feel pain the most. Okay. And it's just painful all the way around. Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna have you do is I would like you to prop your legs up for me, okay? And we are going to have a look inside. It might be very painful considering the amount of pain that you are currently in. Alright, my dear, this part of the exam is always the most uncomfortable, but if you feel pain at any point, we will stop immediately because you are the most important, but we need to figure out what's going on with you. So, to start, I'm just going to shine this light. I'm just going to shine it inside your opening of your canal, okay? And we're going to try to see your cervix and your uterus and see what's going on, okay? So, to start, the outside here, it looks very red and inflamed, okay? Yeah. Your outside walls, you're very rough, it seems. The human body can only take so much. We recommend you be gentler. Okay, very, very red. And you look very closed right now, so I'm gonna stick something in you to open up your canal walls. This should not hurt, but if it does, please let me know. Considering the state you're in, everything should be pretty sensitive and it might hurt. Okay, I'm just gonna stick that in you. Good. Now let's see here. I can see. Whoa. Deep inside of here, I'm seeing your cervix. Your cervix seems very, very far back. I think I need to go a bit deeper. But before I go deeper, I'm just going to touch the inside of your walls, and I want you to tell me if anything is pain. And I want you to tell me if anything is painful, okay, my dear? If I massage here, is that painful? Okay. If I massage here, is that painful? Okay. If I massage there, is that painful? And if I massage here, is that painful? And there. Okay. And there. And here. Okay. And there. Okay. And okay, it seems everywhere I touch is a bit painful. I am going to take a swab and then we're going to look a bit closer just to make sure you don't have anything else going on, you know? And the lubricant you could have used could have caused a reaction and you're allergic. Lots of things could have happened. It's very red and puffy in here. So I'm just gonna swab you all around. Okay, we're just gonna send that off to the lab, and now we're gonna look a little bit closer, okay? So I'm looking deeper inside here. Okay. Your cervix seems to be damaged as well. Seems you were having a great time. But it does seem to be shifted, like this isn't its original position. Do you feel more pain the further back I go? Okay. Okay. I think you're gonna need some x-rays. Yes. And then I'll come back after we get you set up and ready for the x-rays, okay? Okay. And then we can have a conversation about what I think is going on. Alrighty, so here with me I have some x-rays. As you can see, this is the x-ray that you would want to see. This is how a normal person's body looks. Okay, now let's talk about yours. I want you to imagine this. This is your pelvis here. This holds your uterus, okay? And you know, your uterus is where your baby is. I want you to imagine your uterus and imagine it somewhere up here. And that is what's happening with you, okay? Your uterus is currently and unfortunately in your ribcage. Currently. And with that, of course, you will not be able to be intimate with your partner anytime soon. You're going to need surgery to correct that and probably some rehabilitation. So you're going to stay here overnight, and we ask that you and your partner be a little, very, very much so, more gentle the next time you are intimate. Yes. So I have you booked and scheduled for surgery tomorrow morning. You won't be able to eat anything until then. Eat or drink, okay? And then after surgery, I'll come back and I will check up on you. Okay? I will see you in a couple of days. I hope everything goes well. Have a good one.